The launch was confirmed at 0200 Terran time. 12 alien missiles, each laced with exotic matter warheads and faster-than-light compression drives, tore through the quiet silence of space. They didn't aim for a warship. They didn't target military fleets or tactical outposts. They locked on Epsilon Base, a civilian science hub on Europa's orbit, home to 42 unarmed personnel, 2 Earth diplomats, and 12 children. The attackers didn't even attempt to jam communications. They wanted humanity to hear the screams. They wanted the galaxy to know. And so, the galaxy watched. The Krixid Empire broadcasted their attack across every frequency. They showed the missiles in flight. They showed the countdown. They even cut into galactic trade networks to mock Earth's primitive shell station and boasted their justice against human expansion. What they didn't show, what they couldn't predict, was Earth's response. Because by the time the 12th missile landed, something far more terrifying had been launched in return. General Elise Wren, commander of the 3rd Terran Interceptor Wing, stood silently at Central Command on Luna's military citadel. The moment the signal came in, Epsilon Base offline. No survivors. She issued Protocol Black Eden. No questions. No hesitation. No negotiation. A command dormant for 117 years. No one in the galaxy had ever seen Protocol Black Eden activated. Few even knew it existed. It wasn't a retaliation doctrine. It wasn't political leverage. It was Earth's promise that some things are unforgivable. Within 3 minutes, every Terran ship in the Jovian system went dark. Every AI blackboxed. Civilian traffic rerouted. A wall of silence fell around Earth space like a storm forming on the edge of sight. Then came the message from Earth, relayed not by voice, not with translators or diplomatic codes, but by a flat pulse of binary radio. Confirmed 12 missiles. 42 dead. Article 9. The galactic species scrambled. Article 9 hadn't been invoked in centuries. It was the last law written in the post-Solar War Accords, a clause Earth insisted upon when they joined the Galactic Council. Everyone else had forgotten it. Everyone except the humans. Article 9. If a member state targets civilian Earth personnel with weapons of mass destruction, Earth reserves the right to respond without limit. The Council convened an emergency session. Representatives buzzed and shouted, begging Earth to pause, to speak, to explain. But Earth didn't respond. Their embassies shut down. Every Terran diplomat recalled. Every channel silent. The Krixid laughed. In their arrogance, they thought Earth's silence was fear. In truth, Earth was simply busy loading their guns. The first sign was the sudden appearance of the Umbra. No known engine signature. No registry. A black ship the size of a small moon warped into Krixid space. It didn't broadcast identity. It didn't hail. It didn't even target military stations. Instead, it deployed probes. Each one sank into the atmosphere of a Krixid moon and transmitted a clear message to every inhabited system. We see you. You are not forgotten. Then the ship vanished. 37 minutes later, a second message. This time, every Krixid military base's planetary defense systems were simultaneously shut down. Not disabled, reprogrammed. Terran software dug into their networks, overriding AI failsafes, transforming targeting systems. Their own satellites turned to face inward. The galaxy gasped. The Krixid stammered in horror. Then the sky burned. From beyond the Perseus arm came the Aegis line, 6 hyperdreadnoughts never before recorded in Council archives, not painted with fleet markings, not adorned with names or pride, just black, matte hulls and engines that bent local gravity as they moved. When they entered Krixid territory, they did not declare war. They simply moved with the inevitability of falling stars. The first dreadnought targeted Krix Prime's orbital forge ring, the pride of the Krixid war industry. It was gone in one strike. No explosion, no debris, just deleted from existence by a weapon no other species could identify. The second dreadnought dropped tungsten rods, kilometer-long, non-nuclear, into the Krixid capital's oceans. The shock wave cracked tectonic plates. The third dreadnought shut off the stars. It deployed a quantum lens across the solar system's edge, bending all incoming light. The Krixid homeworld plunged into a cold shadow. No sun, No stars. Just night, a message written in darkness. By now, the Krixid screamed for mercy. They opened every channel. They offered tribute. They claimed they were provoked. They begged the Council to intervene. But the Council couldn't, because Earth had triggered Protocol Black Eden, and that meant one thing. This was not war. This was punishment. And Earth did not negotiate punishment. The galaxy watched in horror as Terran boots hit Krixid soil. Not armies. Just 27 operatives, black-armored, helmetless, calm. They walked through fire and dust. They moved through plasma bolts like smoke through wind. Every time a Krixid soldier raised a weapon, he died without sound. The Terrans didn't shout. They didn't rage. They harvested. The 27 operatives each carried one mission: identify the architects of the missile launch. No trial, no diplomacy, no arrest. Every general, every admiral, every weapons engineer, every political sponsor, erased in one night. The top 3 levels of Krixid command vanished. The next morning, Earth broadcasted its first message since the attack. A single image. The 12 children from Epsilon Base, now holographically rendered, smiling, in school uniforms, with a caption written in Galactic Common. Their names are remembered. Yours will not be. The Krixid Empire collapsed within hours. Civil war tore their systems apart. Former allies refused refuge. Colonies declared independence. And through it all, Earth said nothing more. They simply left. Didn't conquer. Didn't occupy. Didn't claim territory. They came, they struck, they finished. When the Council tried to censure Earth, no representative seconded the motion. Every ambassador remembered the stars going dark. Every delegate remembered the fear that maybe, just maybe, Earth wasn't finished yet. In the decades that followed, no species ever fired another missile at an Earth base. Treaties were rewritten. Council protocols changed. And beneath it all, one silent rule emerged across the galaxy, unspoken, unwritten, but understood by all. You don't attack Earth civilians. Not because of politics, not because of law, but because humanity remembers. And when humanity remembers, they don't ask for justice. They become it.